Yo, 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 how's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. This is part 12 of the Outer Worlds. Check it out.
Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
You talk like Graham.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes a rather pretty slogan. But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it starts to lose its shine. Exactly.
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
I have the Bolt 52, but I don't know where the hell I got it from.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
What Mr. Nandi means is that we have some rather momentous information to deliver to the board. Or we will, with your help.
I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Mr. Nandi may be correct. If the masses learn that the board disregards their own ordinances, it'd give rise to dissent. MSI could use this information to their advantage.
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board.
You really think so?
I admit I've been hatching this scheme for quite some time. I just needed someone capable to help me carry it out. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are. That's...
So basically, we're out to find this Catherine.
That's a big one.
This leader of Stellar Base Sanjar wants to join the board. He was been apart from the board. They've been free, apparently, but he doesn't like that. It's hard to provide for his people, he says, or his town. So he wants to join the board. He wants us to help him. He asked for a Bolt 52, which was like a data cartridge or something like that, like a memory card.
Go in guns
But
blazing. Up to
I had
you.
found it out in the world while looting or somewhere. I really don't know. I don't know how I got it. I gave it to him right off the bat. Finished that mission. Then he sent us out to the Catherine. Fortunately, I had Miyoko by my side. She led me this way, so apparently there's a giant mega master room here. Check it out. A little bit of action inside the rest. Unlock a quest, I suppose, as soon as we kill this thing, and then we're going to talk to this guy, see how it all goes, guys. But I hope you're enjoying this series. I absolutely love this game. Please like and subscribe. Comment down below which best if you guys have any questions, or if you want me to do any like Easter egg videos or anything at all, guys. Please, I appreciate it. There's the quest right there. We're going to go ahead and speak to this guy right there in the corner over there as soon as I loot this up and dismantle that, because I don't need that. Monarch has been very appealing to the eyes. I gotta say, there's a lot of color. It's very beautiful, and I do love my new companion Nyoka. She's pretty. She's out there, guys.
That assist was a violation of corporate law if I ever saw one. Since it was to my benefit, and we're largely in lawless lands, I'll look the other way. C3 owes you one, stranger.
Awfully sensible for a businessman, aren't you?
It's what I'm known for. Or what I'm usually known for, the occasional mishap notwithstanding. You haven't seen Constance, have you? Ah, there's her torso. And that'll be her legs over yonder, never mind. I'm Bertold.
What in the void are you thinking, creeping around a mannequin like that?
At the time, I was thinking, please don't see me, oh law, I don't want to die, nah nah nah. Now I'm thinking it was stupid to come in here. Killing marauders and hooligans, as I am handsomely paid to do. Of course, as me and Constance discovered, they ain't the only forms of life inhabiting these caverns. I owe you a debt for saving my neck, stranger, and I mean to pay it. There's a station up the way. It's where my C3s are posted. We can talk more there where it's safe. I'll be on my way, once I've gathered up Constance's parts.
So that had updated my Radio Free Monarch main quest. I don't know in which way. It didn't really say. It just updated that. It does that sometimes when you read terminals or something. Some things that would objectify to what you're doing at the moment. So we're gonna see how that affects us.
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece.
There's really no need to talk to this chick. So we're gonna fast forward. We're gonna kill everything. We're gonna run in. So yeah, basically this chick said, "Yo, we need help, to penetrate this place." The broker apparently is held up in here. So we're gonna do that for her. We're gonna kill everything. She's pretty much useless. We don't need to talk to her at all. I mean, she'll probably run in there with you and die. I don't know how that would play out, but I decided to go in there solo, guys. Fast forwarding all the action, you know how it goes. And for possible future DLC content, I believe that there are companions coming, guys. This is just my thoughts. Nothing confirmed, but I believe companions are on the way. There's gonna be definitely some DLC. They got a lot of good feedback while releasing this game, so I believe there's more coming. There's been a patch, or they released a patch pretty soon here, gonna fix all the bugs and all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying? I absolutely love this game. I gotta be honest, guys. If you don't like this game, I mean, it might not be your style. It's a really slow-paced game, storytelling game, so if you really like that, Game of the Year, Red Dead Redemption story, main, missions, this is the game for you. If you're more multiplayer, it kind of fits in with you with the gameplay and the ADS. It's all good and well. But now that we enter this place, we're gonna go in.
You may not realize this, being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown, which means you can't ever get to me. So leave already.
We got some guy on the intercom talking to us. We have no chance against these marauders, but that is not the case. I actually tinkered my AR here, the one that I'm using. It's really good. My stats aren't even that great when it comes to long range, but this AR is really great, guys. I gotta be honest. And I tinkered it, I think, about to level 10. It might be higher than that. Don't quote me on that, guys, but I think it's at level 10 right now.
Can we talk?
I want to upgrade it further, but it started asking for like 1,000 bits, and that's a lot.
This place is on lockdown. Guess we keep moving forward for another way up.
And I gotta be honest, so far I have not found any science weapons. Maybe I have to go on a main quest or something like that. I don't know. But so far I have not found any. I'm just sticking with the standard weapons and I'm upgrading them, seeing how well they do. And I gotta be honest, this one's doing very well. Very, very well. Let's go talk to this guy on the intercom. As soon as we get this stuff, I've noticed there was a Mac pick there, so we're gonna go ahead and loot this room. That's all I needed was one, guys. Sometimes that's all you need. Got an ID cartridge of some kind. Might come in handy later. Alright, let's go see what this guy has to say.
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast. No. We'll deal with information-related business later. As I said, there are bigger problems threatening my life and livelihood at this very moment. The Marauders want me dead. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I need you to clear out the threat. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the Broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that, aside from you. See, Nyoka? I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before
Off right in the middle of the it's not really that more important. But we do need this guy. This is the Broker. He's gonna help us get the chemicals to help us get everybody on the felony. We'll just have the Vicar shoot that guy through the wall so he can get on the floor. But pretty much that's what's going on. So we came here and then He's telling us that there are some marauders in the control room, so we're going to go ahead and kill them, is what I have done just now. So we're going to head back, free this guy, and actually talk to him in person. But before I do that, I'm going to delete all of these stupid weapons, because I picked up this new weapon. I want to try it out. I want to see how good it is, because this physical damage weapon that I'm using now is pretty good, guys. Like, honestly, it's really good. Unless I'm fighting like a robot, which I have another weapon for that. It does pretty well against the humans, and it does pretty well against the raps.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on in.
Here we go. He opened the door. Let's talk to him.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here? Ah yes, our little chat on the intercom. You're looking for the premier broker for all of Monarch, which you knew was me, clearly. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
You said that in a way that was almost believable.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. It might take me a while this time. I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions. Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood. No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmitting on their end. You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end. Luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it, plus a vat of patience.
Well, you heard it, guys.
Sure.
We got to stop them from
You know
jamming
where
the
to find
radio
me if you need
frequencies,
me.
and we're going to be doing that in part 13. This was part 12. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really appreciate you guys viewing the video. Like and subscribe. Tell me what you guys think down below. Until next time.